Oh boy, I already know what you guys are gonna say. You know what though? This is Rachel's truck, okay? She drives this. It ain't my fault that it's on E. But me being a good husband, I'm gonna go fill this up with some DEF and some diesel. All right, I put 2 gallons of DEF and filled this thing up. If you guys are curious, it was $73 to fill it up. And this DEF gauge, it takes a minute for it actually to like level out, which I don't know why, but I can't wait to get rid of this shit. Tune and delete this. Don't have to worry about DEF. Fucking whack ass shit. Okay, before we start today's video, I'm not a basketball fan now, but I really used to be. And Kobe Bryant and one of his daughters were in an accident today. Real fucked up situation. Super sad. So I used to watch Kobe when I was really heavy into basketball when Allen Iverson played. That's when I loved basketball, and I actually had the Iverson shoes. So, but Kobe will go down as one of the greats in basketball. It's fucked up what happened. Someone actually posted the video of the helicopter crash. Like, it's fucked up. But it's real sad what happened. So before I start today's video, I did want to say RIP to Kobe Bryant. real fucked up situation.
Supercharged, 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 supercharged.
What's up, Dream Chasers? What's up, Wrench Gang? It's your boy, Kevin Van Voris, checking in for another video for you guys today. Happy Sunday. Oh yes, making a video on a Sunday. We got a full tank of diesel. The DEF is almost full. I might need to add one more. I don't know how big the DEF tank is in this. So in case you guys don't know, we are in the Ram 2500 Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, 2 years in a row. Pretty dope. So I'm trying to get David to get, you know, after the flashlight shootout, I'm trying to see if he's gonna get a Ram 2500 in white, and then we could match. Be sick. So, anyways, before we start today's video, I need all of you to be on your trolliest behavior. There is a man out there who is impersonating my brother. He is impersonating him. His channel is called Tang Stang GT500. Now, from what I understand, there's only one real Tang Stang, and that is David Van Voris, my brother. So, what I want from you guys is to go on, don't say anything hateful. Don't say anything hateful. I want you to comment on his channel and say, this isn't the real Tang Stang. And I want you to say that because that's what I said. So don't say anything hateful. Don't say anything degrading. Don't say anything like that, okay? We're not trying to do that. But I want you to say, this is not the real Tang Stang. Or this isn't the real Tang Stang. You'll see my comment. He commented back. So this guy has a GT500, and he messaged David and said, hey man, I didn't know you were the Tang Stang. I didn't know that. And so he was supposed to change his name. What happened is he got a little defensive, and he said something about Dave on this Facebook post. I'll have to ask David about it. David needs to post it, because I don't know why I'm doing this, but I don't give a fuck. So him and David are going back at it on, oh, it was a Facebook post on who's ever tuning his car. I think it's Palm Beach Dyno, because the guy doesn't even drive his own car. Whatever. So, so they were commenting back and forth, and the guy said, wow, I can't believe it's taken you this long to have that many subscribers or something like that. And I was like, damn! And then David, this guy has like 700 subscribers. This guy's talking shit on my brother. I'm like, who the fuck is that? So, all of my Wrench Gang homies, all my Dream Chasers out there, go to Tang Stang GT500's channel, whatever video you want, and just post, this isn't the real Tang Stang. Please, do it for me, do it for Dave. I love you forever. Now, we can actually talk about the topic of this video, okay? HELLCATs are coming up on the used market left and right. I see them every day on the HELLCAT Challenger Charger for sale page. So, what does that mean? They're gonna be readily available to a bunch of people who probably couldn't afford a brand, Jesus Christ, who probably couldn't afford a brand new one. Oh my God, really? Who are all these people? Bro, let me turn. Jesus Christ. Anyways, so there is a bunch of HELLCAT Challengers and Chargers coming on the market for, I don't know, $40,000 to $50,000, which to me, that's not bad, 700 horsepower. Now, I kind of want to go over what to look for when you're buying a used HELLCAT Charger or Challenger. I'm not talking about a Demon, I'm not talking about a Red Eye, and I'm not talking about a Trackhawk. If you guys like this video and you want to see what to look for on those other ones, let me know and I'll make a video specifically on those cars. This is for a HELLCAT Charger and Challenger. Now, what you want to do is, the best case scenario is buy a stock one if you can find one. Okay, that's my first recommendation, because there's going to be a ton of fixed up ones, whether they have 750 wheel horsepower, 850 wheel horsepower, 950 wheel horsepower. All of that range is going to be for sale. If I was to go out and buy a used HELLCAT, I would try and buy a stock one, okay? The reason I would do that is because you still have your warranty, and it's up to you if you want to break that warranty. If you buy a used HELLCAT Challenger or Charger, your warranty is no more. It's gone, okay? So if your engine blows, your supercharger fucks up, your transmission blows, you're fucked. So there's always a risk that you take when buying a used car, especially something that's got 700 horsepower from the factory. It's like when you go out and buy a C6 ZR1. The only difference is most of the people who bought a C6 ZR1 are older, and they're not out there beating the shit out of it. That's just what it is. So, say you're like, man, I just found a really good deal. This car's got 840 wheel horsepower. It's a Challenger. I really want it. Okay, things that you should not do when buying a used, tuned HELLCAT. Number one, if it doesn't say who's it tuned by or who's it built by or any of that, do not, I repeat, do not buy it, because there are reasons why people sell cars that are tuned. It's either broken, about to be broken, or something like that, okay? Or there's special situations where maybe the person just didn't want to take it any further. So like David's HELLCAT, he actually made it, ran, and I think his fastest time was like a 9.6 or something like that, and he took it back to stock. So I'm just telling you, be careful when you are looking at HELLCAT Chargers or Challengers. If you need help, DM me on Instagram at KellyBoyKev. I am more than happy to help you, okay? Now, say you find one, you get all the paperwork. Look for the tuner or the shop that built it. So, for example, if it's built by Tim Barth, HHP, Livernois, Kurt Dusterhoff, if some of those are the two, I mean, there's a bunch of really good shops, but there's a bunch of really shitty shops too. So if it's built by the big boys, you're most likely okay. They can, if you're on HP Tuners, if you're on Diablo Sport, hook it up, contact the tuner, say, hey, I'm gonna log my car, can you look at it and get your tune revised, because more than likely it probably needs to be revised. Okay, other things you need to look for is the supercharger. On the 15s, some 16s, the bearings do go out on those. So if you hear a loud, like, when the car is on, that supercharger is bad. Now, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't buy that car. What that means is you need to, if you buy that car because it's real cheap or whatever, just make sure that you have some extra money to send it off to Joker's Performance and get the thing rebuilt. Joker's Performance does a really good job as far as rebuilding superchargers, and if you want to upgrade the bearings or whatever, port the supercharger, port the snout, I would highly recommend that. So say you get a really good deal, but you hear the noise, take it home, unbolt the supercharger, send it off to Joker's, they'll rebuild it, your car should be good to go, get it retuned, no big deal. Now, one thing that you can do is, so say you're looking at a car that has HP tuners, what I would recommend is plugging into the car when you go look at it. So I would buy the HP tuner software, plug it in, and that way you can read the log and then send it to a tuner and see what they think. Officer, what you doing in my lot, man? This is my shit. I'm gonna pull in and be like, can I help you? Can I help you? Boy, CA gang checking in. I'm about to go over here. I'm like, who the fuck? Who the fuck? So other things you want to look for is like wear and tear on the belt. That's what you want to look for too. And also drive it around. So if you go out and test drive the HELLCAT Charger Challenger, throw it in track mode and make sure the transmission shifts like it's supposed to. You want to be careful. So like HELLCAT Chargers and Challengers come with like a 60,000 mile warranty. That's for a stock car. So you got to remember, when you start tuning those cars, the mileage that it's probably going to last is going to go down, right? You're taking a risk when you start tuning it, messing with the transmission and then motor and all this other good stuff. So not saying you shouldn't buy a used car. You just need to make sure you look for one that is built by a good company, has a good tuner, and you should be good to go from there. Now, say you buy a car, you've already bought one, you're like, fuck, I already bought one, I didn't even know who built it. You need to contact a tuner that's really good. HHP, Hemi Tuner Performance, Livernois, Tim Barth, Kurt Dusterhoff, all very good people. I would contact them, send them some logs, and that way they can tune your car. They can say, hey, you're running lean, you're not, whatever, and then that way they can help you out with that. So hopefully this helped you guys out as far as if you're looking to buy HELLCAT Charger or Challenger used. It's, you know, they're on the market. You can get them for cheap. Just be careful. Like, you know, I would find if you're going to buy a used one, find a lower mileage one. There's plenty out there. Don't just go and buy one just because it looks really nice. Take your time. If you don't like the color, you can always wrap it and just, you know, look for things. If you guys need help, please ask me. I'm more than willing to help you guys. I've been through this several times. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go check out the new gym, see what this fucking police officer is doing at my gym, and just go check out how progress is going. So shout out to everybody supporting the movement. I appreciate you guys. Have an awesome Sunday. My name is Kevin Van Voris, and I'm out this bitch.